It's the Jim and Terry Show. Glitches are us. I can't solve our software problem, but we're still here. Two old farts in the studio with a coffee, having been well cold now. Mine is, it's on the heating pad, but it's still cold. I don't know what's going on with that.
We break into the Jim and Terry Show to bring you this special update.
Uh-oh.
Truth of the matter is, these guys are just two older guys having a coffee, discussing things they know sort of something about.
No, enough
so
about
everything said here may not be exactly dead on or proven.
That's our safety
Just
disclaimer.
talking.
It's a disclaimer that Jim has felt the necessity in case people are led to believe that we actually know something. We have heard stuff.
Yeah, we've heard stuff.
That's about all we can say. And you're going to talk about something that you've heard that's kind of space related, that's kind of interesting to me.
I think it's absolutely fascinating, and that is AI Atlas. And what did
Atlas or three
eye Atlas AI no
as long as it's not AIO
no
IOU
3-eye Atlas. It's a gigantic, humongous rock, supposedly hurtling through space from interstellar space, another galaxy.
Yeah, from outside our solar system.
Outside of our solar system, and it came in an unusual. I think there's only one other event where such a thing has happened, where it's actually come in on a plane. In other words, if you take our galaxy and lay it out flat, that's what it's like. It's a spinning disk, you might say. The 3-eye Atlas came in level with that. That's not usually how it's done. It usually comes from the top down or bottom up or in a different direction. This came in so it basically kind of flybys everything that's in our galaxy, which is very unusual. And when it entered into our galaxy, it turned red on the spectrometers or whatever you call them. I don't know, which is totally normal. But then, it turned yellow. Well, that's very, very unusual. And then it turned blue, which really doesn't happen. And then it stayed blue. Then as it got closer to the sun and that, it started glowing, but it glowed brighter than the sun. So they're saying its reflection is more reflective than the sun. Now, I know you said NASA. What'd they say?
Well, NASA is going to be your mainstream media point of view, which is nothing to see here, folks. Perfectly normal, nothing conspiratorial about it. It is an object that we can track, that we can follow. In fact, it's probably because of NASA that we know about this object in the first place. So my question would be, well, if NASA's been tracking it and they say nothing to see here, folks, who is saying it's lit up with all the Christmas colors? And who says it's coming in on the plane?
This is why you listen to other people who are scholars. One is from one of the universities in the United States. Oh, yeah, one of the universities in the United States. Glitches, folks, glitches. AI doesn't like us. But there's a lot of people that are tracking the amazement of what this rock is doing. Don't forget, it's only there's 3 rocks that have come in from interstellar that we've tracked. This one is 3-4 times bigger than all the other ones. It's minimum 5.5 kilometers wide, minimum, and probably more like 10 kilometers wide. It's a long way away, and it's huge. At its closest point, I think it's going to be 1.4 million miles from Earth. So it's not an Earth killer, but it has changed course and it's changed speed. And that's something that's very interesting and unusual.
You're right, because physics would tell you that an object does not change course or change speed without an outside influence. Yeah. And since this has not, that we know of, self-propelled, what are the other things that could influence trajectory like that? Change course and change speed.
There's obviously gravity, but as it approached the sun, apparently, and don't forget it was hidden from us around the sun. At one point, it was supposed to slow down. It would be a normal object, but it sped up, and it's going something like 70 kilometers a second. So this thing's booting. It's really moving along, and it's come again from outside of our galaxy on a trajectory that's we've had pictures taken from Mars of this thing. So it's going by. bypassing.
What do we have on Mars that's taking pictures of
The
Tree-eye?
rover took a picture of it. Now it's just a gling in the sky,
A
you know.
glimmer of something.
Yeah, I mean, we can't see much of
Right.
anything. But on the 19th of December, it's going to be close enough where everybody's going to be watching it. Now, NASA may say nothing to see here. Okay, nothing to see here, meaning what? It won't kill us? Fine. But I mean, there's all kinds of people saying we got to rewrite the whole book of physics. This thing is absolutely different, meaning things from outside of our solar system are different. Isn't that exciting? I think there's something to see here. What do you mean?
I do like your excitement about these things, and
Yeah.
that's infectious, and that's worth noting. Whatever this thing is it an alien aircraft or spacecraft? Is that some of the conspiracy theories going on?
Well, it was gassing off like most things do. Now, when it was gassing off, those gas jets were going all in different directions. And again, scientists say, you can't do that.
Yeah,
It just can't do that. It goes in one direction. It didn't. There's also this aura around it, which is 400,000 kilometers wide, being ejected from it, an energy force from it. Again, something, never, as far as we know, has never been done before. So whatever this composition is, whatever it's outing, is 400,000.
Did you say you're outing an asteroid?
So
That's a gender discussion.
So it is very, very, it's a very interesting piece of rock, which is, if it ever did hit Earth, would totally wipe out life. It's just, it would probably break Earth apart. It's that big. Now, I don't think it's coming to Earth either. But again, it changed its direction once. And that's unusual. How did that happen? Why did that happen? What caused that to happen? And there's 10 anomalies that I don't remember because
that's okay.
I'm just fascinated.
Yeah.
But there's 10 anomalies that it's doing that we didn't think it should be doing so
Unusual things.
As an intelligent race, we're looking at this and going, maybe things are really different outside of our galaxy. Maybe other galaxies are designed differently with different stuff. So anyways, you were going to say?
For me, it's in the realm of the moon landing deniers. That's the realm of the conspiracy theory, where the flag is moving. The shadows are not right. The sky is black and it shouldn't be black. There should be all kinds of, because there's no atmosphere on the moon. And they give the anomalies, as you say, for Three-Eye Atlas. And it's the same thing to me, that there's a grain of truth somewhere, but it goes off on the weird and wonderful. But, I'm sort of like that. I like the weird and the wonderful,
Listen,
too.
truth of the matter is, people are going to start making a lot of money on Three-Eye Atlas.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It may be all bull.
Have you got a model of it for Christmas?
No. It's like a big turd. No, I haven't. But
Try wrapping that up under your tree.
I agree with what you're saying. That it may not be as elaborate as I like to hear it. You know what I mean? But I don't have anything to lose from hearing it.
And I like the fact that it stirs imagination.
Well, it does. I mean, I would love it to turn towards Earth, but that's when my faith in God really comes forward.
You'll be put to the test for sure.
Well, it almost was like it was checking out our galaxy, almost
Even
like
our
that.
solar system.
Yeah, because again, some of the ones that are factual coming in from an angle that makes it align with our orbits, the orbits of all of our planets. That's interesting to me. And it's slowing down. It's speeding up when it should be slowing down, when it's gassing when it shouldn't be gassing, and when it's got this orb of whatever that energy is, 400,000 kilometers round it. The scientists say, I don't know what would make that. I don't know what the composition of this rock would be to produce that. And some are saying it just might be an alien craft. And
designed to look like a rock doing covert ops.
we don't know what outside of our galaxy is. Maybe it is to covertly, is that the right word? Go around
Covertly,
go around planets so that you think it's a rock. Until all of a sudden one Earth-like planet stands out and they go, Hey,
That
that's
pale,
an interesting ball of life.
that pale blue dot.
Yeah.
Interesting speculation. Look it up for yourself. Make your own determinations. The Jim and Terry Show. We're at the bottom of our coffee mugs, and I think that's about it for us. Do take care. We'll put a link in the description. You can check it all out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.